Hello again and welcome back to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Key. This is going to be me doing my attempts at raking and picking locks, hopefully some fairly simple ones to begin with because I'm just starting out. I'm going to try and describe what I'm doing and say a little bit about the locks as far as I can tell to help out other people who are just beginning, and if people who know more have advice or guidance, please post some comments below. We'd gratefully appreciate it. So this lock here is a capital lock that I got from a locksmith secondhand. You can see here it is a 5-pin lock. I don't know much more about it than that. I don't believe it has any security pins in there from what I remember. And you can see to pick this, because of the shape of the keyway, I'm probably going to need to work off the right hand side of the keyway here. Even though I'm working in the UK, this is the American way up, this type of lock, so I'm going to pick it this way up. In other words, with the pins you can see there at the top side of the keyway. So I'm going to put it in my vise and we'll see what we can do. Right, that's fairly tight in there. I think the first thing is we'll see if we can rake it. I didn't have any luck with the master lock number 3. Let's see what we can do with this. So I'm going to try a bottom of the keyway tension wrench there, and let's try, because for some reason I like it, let's try this snake rake that I believe came from Sparrows. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tension, hopefully not very much there, and let's see what we can get. Just working this snake rake in and out of the lock. Felt a little bit of give there, I think. So rock it a little bit, see if that helps. Well, isn't that fun? Oh well, it wasn't getting anywhere anyway, so we'll try again. Put that back in. Let's try, oh, slipping. Let's try a little bit more tension on that. Right, so I think the problem is that this tension wrench is a bit too narrow. I have a slightly wider one here. Let's try that. Okay, so applying clockwise tension. We'll put snake rake in and see what we can do. Slacking off the tension a bit, maybe I'm a bit too hard on that. Rocking it up and down. And that slipped, but I don't think I'd got anywhere with it. I'm going to try this city rake. Again, there's the tension wrench in, we'll put the city rake in. A little bit of tension, not very much, and try rocking this rake up and down. Feels very rough actually, probably could sand it down a bit more. And it really doesn't want to move much in there. Let's take the tension off and see what happens. Okay, I think I had the rake a little bit too much in this sort of angle, which you can see the warding there. That's of no use at all. I need it to be more like this, coming off this ledge on the right. So we'll try that again. Get this in, twist it round. Sorry for the camera knock. Right, light tension. So wiggle the rake up and down. Move it out a bit, give it another wiggle. Another wiggle, back in. And let go of the tension. One, I'd maybe caught one pin up. So, I'm going to try zipping it. Get that to the back of the keyway, up against the pins, and a little bit of tension, but not much. Pull it out. This is my half diamond I'm using here. Nothing. Just release the tension. No, that really didn't achieve anything. Okay, I'm going to try picking it. I have had this lock open before. So I'm just going to use this hook as a sort of short hook, I guess. Get that to the back of the keyway. Let's try it this way. A bit of tension, not very much. And I'm just pulling it back along the pins. Right, well, none of those seem to be binding. Go to the back again. A bit more tension. Maybe not quite to the back. Doesn't help, does it? Here we go. Bit of tension on there. I've just managed to get into it after a lot of faffing about. I don't know why it was so difficult. I'm sure I've been into it before. But you see that I've had an open, and I did it by raking with this little twin peak thing here, and using one of these tension wrenches. It's raking, which I'm not quite happy with. I like to try to single pin pick, but an open is an open, and all of that good stuff. So I've already taken the ring off the back. One of these, which I did using this weird tool that came with my pinning kit. And what I'm going to do now is to open this up, have a little look inside it, and understand what's in there, really. So it's a 5-pin lock, and we're going to see what's in there. I probably don't really need a shim, but I've got one that I made out of a bit of a soft drinks can, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to try and slide this in. Here we go. for a bit of safety, let's turn to about 45 degrees, and let's find a follower. That might fit. Definitely too small. How's that different? It's not hollow. Alright, let's try this. Here we come. Right then. So 5 pins, they're all in there. Let's try and take these out. I've made myself a cheapskate little pinning tray by folding up some paper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a little look at those. They are all standards. Alright, and now let's have a look inside here. Here's the first one. Get him out gently. That is a standard, which I expected because I think they are all standards in here. Maybe we can get the pin at the spring out as well. Okay. Looks like a standard. Spring looks the same as the first one. Number 3, also a standard. There's his spring. Number 4. And number 5. And this is spring. And that is it. Follower. So look at this, a little bit grungy. It was quite stiff when it finally turned. I'm pretty sure there's no milling or anything on this. Seem to like to check for that, so we'll have a go. That's smooth. Smooth. 3 is smooth. 4 is smooth. 5 is smooth. Alright, so there is no particular reason why this should have been difficult. The bitting doesn't look particularly crazy. Those pins actually are looking pretty similar in length, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's 5. That compare that there. Okay, so it looks like the deepest cut was at 3. It's possible I was ending up oversetting 3 when I went for 4 and 5, I suppose. Anyway. That is what is inside this particular 5-pin capital lock, and raking it is how I got it open. So for any other beginners out there looking for tips, I would say at some point give up trying to single pin pick and have a good old rummage around with a rake. see what happens, because at least you'll get it open and you'll feel happy. That's everything. Thank you very much.